Everybody, welcome to the Gonzalez and Galyean show.
And we have busted the other side of your car speakers now.
Yep. That might have to be a thing. Echoing intros.
You should probably just make sure it's at least recording over there. Since it's glitched here, but I think we're good.
Oh, dang it. I'll be back.
Guys, we are obviously professionals here. We have been doing this for, a good while of our lives now.
It's recording.
I'd say like at least
good,
1.4% of our life. Would you stop hurting my ears?
I'm sorry. I'm getting resituated. Golly.
Oh, man.
We need a I'm sorry button. I'm sorry.
Now you just tell me, bro. I don't need no button for you to tell you you're sorry.
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
I know. Sorry. Oh, we're glad the soundboard's working. We just spent like 20 minutes trying to figure it out.
Yep.
And I guess we figured it out.
We did.
Until next week.
Yep. We keep saying we're gonna make a
to-do list.
to do like a to-do and like how to get everything up and running before.
Yeah.
And we don't.
No. Obviously.
I wonder why that's doing that.
I have no
Anyways,
idea. But...
It's recording on the phone, so we're good.
Oh, well. Yeah, so this is what, week 5?
Episode
Podcast
5.
It's not really week 5, but episode 5. It is week 5 of posting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Been a crazy week.
Yeah. We wanted to have a guest since it was like number 5, but also didn't work out. We're just kind of like getting the hang of this thing ourselves, so let's not throw a guest in yet and
like
screw
I said,
everything up.
If we just spend like 30 minutes trying to figure something out, and then if we try to add a guest, it's going to be like make it even worse.
But we do want to have guests.
The first guest we have, I'm going to have to like spend like a whole hour before they even get here, starting it up and trying to figure everything out and getting the microphone situated.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We haven't even started doing auditions yet either, though. So that's another thing. Like, we don't let just anybody on here.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, you're welcome to come up to us and say, hey, can we be on your podcast? But just be expecting a big no.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably have to audition. But, like, if we just got a bad vibe on you, we'll just tell you no.
Yeah, and
like,
bad vibes be vibing and flowing everywhere on everybody all the time.
Dude, I've been realizing that recently. I'm just like, dude, are you bad vibing right now?
Dude, there've been a lot of bad vibers lately. The whole COVID just like killing people's vibes.
Yeah.
Losing your taste and your taste of good vibes.
Yeah.
That's what it does. So watch out for that. What is it? Like side effect or?
I guess that's like a symptom.
Symptom, yes. I'm
Yeah.
not a doctor.
This is week 3 of talking about COVID. We've brought up COVID probably every single time.
Yeah, no, I feel like since COVID, in some way, we have talked about COVID. In my family or somewhere in my life, someone says something about COVID every day. So
Yeah, it's the new normal.
Sadly, but yeah. So, anyways,
work stories.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I got a big one, so it's just like whether you want to go first or not. I mean, like it's not like. It's just like it's something that's kind of crazy happening.
I feel like my work stories in comparison to yours are never as good. But one, I'm bad at storytelling. But I do have 2 work stories. But most of the time, mine are normally shorter, anyways. First one.
Go
ahead.
Oh, it's not working.
Oh snap!
I request a
Bro,
Oh, it worked.
you need to work on your finger muscles.
I guess so.
Bruh.
I request elaboration.
Yes, well, so, yeah, Sam, I'm bad at storytelling. Sorry. Anyways, we did an install at a trailer park, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's on a hill. The trailer is, but since it's on a hill, they're gonna make it level. So really, you got the trailer on the top of the hill on its nose, I guess here, which would really be his butt, and then his butt on the bottom of the hill, but it's level. It's really the bottom of the hill. It's like down here. So it's level, and then she has this wraparound porch deck or whatever. So I'm working right here in the bottom of it. She knows I'm there. She starts sweeping in the front part of her porch, and it's windy that day, and it's kind of like blowing on me. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's the wind. Then she's like working her way around towards me. I'm like, lady, I'm here.
I'm working.
I'm working here. And then,
I'm working.
yeah. Then she walks away. Next thing I know, I hear. That's a good sound effect.
Is this a
Blow dryer.
leaf blower?
Blow dryer. Leaf blower.
I understood that reference.
Hey.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good sound effect.
Pretty
Anyways, so she starts leaf blowing,
That or she's just drying her hands off after she washed her hands.
maybe so. But no, I saw it. So she started the front, and it's like now it's more power, and the wind's still blowing, so it's hitting me. And this time she goes all the way up to where I'm at, and just, and I'm like, getting dust all over me and in my eyes. And I was almost done, so I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. But like, and she was a nice lady. I guess she just wasn't thinking I was there. I'm like, dude, you were like, this is going all up in my face. So I was a little aggravated.
Yeah.
And I think it was the
Understandably.
same day we were doing an install, and I knocked on a lady's house. This lady's really nice. I was like, hey, our drop's over here. I don't know, because she didn't have a router. I don't know where you want to put your router, but we can do it right here where this drop is and just go straight through, or we can go over here if you want. She's like, let's go over here in the living room. I don't want to go over there because that's where my daughter's room is. And I said, okay, that's fine. I don't mind having to run the wire a little bit.
Sounds like the beginning of a horror movie. That's where my daughter's room is.
Dude, yeah.
Don't go in there.
You just wait for the end of the story and
Oh,
you'll
okay.
understand the horrors. Wait. The horrors.
I am so confused right now.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, so we run the wire, blah, blah, blah. Get done with the install. We leave. She calls me back. Like, my daughter's having trouble connecting. And she's on speakerphone. And her daughter's like yelling at her mom, being rude, just being a brat. And she's like, well, this. And finally, I just like started talking. I was like, listen, it doesn't do this because, and I was pretty mad, but like I was keeping my cool with it because gotta be professional. And I was like, just inside, I was like, dude, girl, you don't know everything about internet, okay? I don't either, but I do this for a living right now, so I think I know what I'm talking about. So we go over there. There was a problem, and basically we resolved it pretty easy, but it was just so annoying. I'm like, I don't understand sometimes when parents are so nice and then their kids are just like such a brat and then like so rude to them. I'm like, dude, if my kid was like that, which I mean, I don't have kids, so like when I have kids, I'm probably gonna be a hypocrite or whatever. But when I have kids, they better not talk to me like that. I'd be like,
Yeah.
grounded.
That you slapping them? He said,
Child abuse.
keep my wife's name.
Yeah, you start talking about my wife, your mama.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my 2 work stories. I think. Yeah, go ahead and start talking. I don't think I had any other ones.
Okay. All right. Let me set the scene. I'm just,
Bro, you are not a case of
I'm
musgrave.
not. I'm just gonna set the scene.
But you will want to be.
All right. What is this? Like Thursday afternoon, Mineola, Texas, feed store.
You are set the mood.
So, a lady walks in, and she says something. She's kind of mumbling, and my boss says, or we say hello when she walks in. She starts mumbling, and he's like, "You need some help?" And she mumbles something. He said, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear you." And she mumbled, "Wait a minute." I understood at that time, but I didn't say anything, and he still couldn't hear her. And he's like,
Yep.
"I'm sorry, what was that?" And she like yelled at him, "Wait a minute!" And it's like, I was like, "Oh." I'm like, all right, this is not good. He's like, she's already yelling at him. And but there was another guy that walked in behind her. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to take care of him, and that'll be your minute. When I get done with him, I'll be with you or whatever. And she's like, okay. And Junior, another coworker that works with me,
Yeah.
I got to, let the people know.
Oh, yeah. Let the
people
folks
know.
know.
He's Hispanic, and he's like 17. She walks up to him and she says, do you speak English? And I was like, oh, my gosh. Like this lady.
Racist.
Oh,
I request elaboration.
dang it, wrong one.
Rude!
So, she says, what did she say to him after that? Oh, okay. She's like, well, take me outside and show me what kind of chicken feed I need. And he motions for me to follow him. And I give him the face like, nah, you got this. And then he motions again. And I was like, nah, dude. Like, he's in here helping this guy. I should probably stay in here. And he motions the 3rd time. I was like, okay, fine. So I followed him out there. And she's like, all right, so what do I need? And Junior he told him something. And he didn't know the price. So then I stepped in and said the price. And she looked at me and she said, I'm sorry, was I talking to you? And I was like,
Dang.
Yeah, I was like, no, ma'am. She's like, I asked him to follow me out here, not you. And she's like, do you think he's stupid or something? And I was like, no, ma'am. And then Junior's like, I asked him to follow me because I don't know the prices to anything. Like, that's not my job. And she's like, okay, fine. I guess I'll deal with him now. And I'm like, okay. I don't really want to deal with you now. But then she's asking me, like, what do you mean you have a smaller bag? And I was like, I mean, there's a smaller bag, but we're out right now. And she's like, well, how much does that cost? And I just went blank for a little bit. And Ricky stuck his head out there because I guess he got done with the other guy. And I was like, is it $12.95? And Ricky's like, yep, $12.95. That's it. And then she's like, oh, so now there's a third person that wants to help me. She looked at me.
Like, I'm the boss.
Yeah, she looked at me and she's like, are you stupid too? And dude, my boss lost it, dude. He like ran up to her.
I bet.
He like ran up to her and he was like, do not call my employee stupid. And she's like, I didn't. He's like, I just heard you. And she's like, well, I'm trying to get some service around here. And he's like, 3 people done tried to help you, ma'am. That's service. That's service. And she's like, well, I asked him and then he came out here. And then when I asked him and you came out here. And he was like, lady, you gots to go. There's a lot of other colorful words in there. I'm not saying. And he's like, you need to get out of here because you're being rude. This is my place of business. Leave. And she's like, oh, so you're not going to sell me anything? And he's like, no, not if you're talking to all of us like this, we don't want you in here. Like, we have good customers. We don't need you. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving. And he's like, you got to leave. And she's like, no. And he's like, I'll call the cops then. And she's like, not if I call them first. And I was like,
what is she going to do?
I'm like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm like looking at Lorenzo.
Call the cops. Are you stupid?
Yeah, she's old. And she kind of like picked up her cane at Ricky. And he's like, if you touch me with that cane, I am going to call the cops. And I'm going to get you on assault because you're refusing to leave and like all this. And she's like, no, I'm calling the cops. And she like started crying. And my boss is like, go ahead and cry all you want. I don't care. He's like, call the cops. They're just going to tell you to get out of here like I did. And we went, and me and Junior were sitting there talking. And she literally called the cops. The cops showed up, and they were like asking what the problem was. I wasn't in there. I didn't want to be in there. I was like, I'm done with this situation.
Because you're stupid.
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And apparently the cop came in there, and he asked what was going on. And she told him, like, he said that he sold her a lie. And Ricky said he said he was shaking his head. And then he's like, did you get to the part where you called my employee stupid yet? And the cop's like, wait, what? And then he's like, oh, she didn't tell you that? So then he told the story the way it was. And then, like, they were still fighting. And then we started getting other customers. So the cop's like, ma'am, we got to go outside. All right.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like,
it's bad for business.
Yeah, he's like, you got to leave. We got to go outside. He's like, you can't be here. This is his business. If he asks you to leave, you leave. He has the right to refuse service, you know?
Oh, you admit?
Amen.
Yep. So that was quite a crazy afternoon. Like, I was like shaking. I'm like still like whatever talking
No,
about.
I know. I could tell your voice.
It's like, dude, I was like scared, bro.
You gonna cry on the podcast?
I'm not gonna cry. It's just like, dang, dude. Like, my heart was like pumping. Like, she was like, there's so much yelling, dude. And police officers showing up. Like, that's not my vibe. Those are bad vibes. That's what I'm saying.
Man, full circle all the way around.
Those are bad vibes.
Dude, straight up too. We're like just finished our work stories. Like the very first thing we do. And we're already 14 minutes into it. I feel like time is flying.
That's good.
Yeah.
That means we're getting better, I think.
Yeah. I just have nothing else to talk about now. So I'm just
you have nothing else to talk about.
But I am tired. So tired. Like I said,
the latest we've ever done one.
Yeah.
It's like already 10 o'clock almost.
My day today was... I went to bed like at, I guess, 11 or 11:30 last night because the same person is here right now. Not my wife. She's here too.
Not my wife either. I'm not married.
He's single. Date him, please. She was over until like 11. So I went to bed like 11:30. I woke up, 7-ish. Got ready for work. Actually, I woke up like 5 minutes before I had to leave. You know how it is. Got up, got ready, left, went to work. Normally, 4 jobs a day is a busy day, and we never get more than that. I looked at the jobs today, and they gave us 5 jobs. I was like, oh, no. It was all the way in Winsboro. Thankfully, they're all in the same area, but we working through them, just trying to go through them as fast as we could. Sometimes you just can't go too fast. Finally did them. Got home. As soon as I got home, got my pants off and put on these shorts.
Uh-huh.
I feel weird. Took off my
Easy.
pants. Put some shorts on, and then I went to the gym to try to get a fast workout in because I never work out and I need to get more serious about that. And
I got a fast work in right before the podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't see me do my push-ups?
Oh, yeah, that was
I
pretty
did like
good.
I did like 40 real fast. I think
Yeah,
I
we
did like
didn't like
20 and then
sets.
20. Huh?
You didn't like sets, though.
Yeah,
right?
like 20 and
that's,
20.
That's right. You gotta do it. Yeah, so 2020. I got done my workout, rushed over here, and we're doing like a family night, so I had to cook tonight. It was my turn, and we're doing fajitas, so I started doing fajitas, and I was trying to do homemade rice, and I messed it up. I started burning it because I was trying to, focus on everything else and get spazzy, and I can't multitatask because I'm a man, can't do that.
Yep, mm-hmm.
So I restarted the rice, new batch, and then I got it going. It was decent. I didn't think it was great, but it all turned out good when it was time to eat. And it was great. And Jesse made sopapillas. They were good too. And then I got done with that. I helped clean the kitchen like barely. And then rushed over here and shaved and
Look at
presenting
that
y'all with
cut.
this fresh stash and soul patch. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it. And then, try to work on the podcast and start it. So been a busy day. Straight up.
Yeah, I just worked. And then I went home. I went home and I mowed the yard.
Sound like Korg.
Y'all just worked. Just worked. Is that how he would say it?
Yeah.
I went home and I mowed the yard. And that's it.
Literally, Korg and Thor have the same voice, just one's deeper.
Yeah. The Thor trailer just came out. We just watched
Yeah,
it. So.
no, we're like, fanboys. That comes out in July?
July.
Like the
It's
beginning or the... beginning or the end?
I think it was middle. Didn't it say 14th? No, it
I
wouldn't be
forgot
July
there's
14th.
a middle of a month, too.
July 19th.
My bad.
I don't know.
Dang.
So, yeah. Did you watch anything this week? Other than you said don't do that.
I forget. Hey, listen, I put my mic on complete mute when I started drinking my water because I was gulping that down. No, I did. I watched Chip and Dale. You said to watch it, so I decided to watch it.
And it was great.
I was happy
Like-
watching it.
Like 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. It was just really. I don't think I really grew up watching Chip and Dale, the
I
cartoon. Just Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, so I had like nieces and nephews.
Yeah, we were too old for that.
Yeah, but that's a banger song they have. So I didn't really grow up watching it, but I mean, I knew who they were, and I knew it's the Rescue Rangers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But so I feel like there's a few references maybe I didn't get, but there's also a lot of things that I feel like I assumed, and I assume that I'm right. Like when they're like doing flashbacks, like when they did the TV show. I imagine those shots are really from the TV show.
I believe so.
So,
Yeah.
but the cameos,
Dude, the cameo. Spoiler alert. Dude,
yeah. Spoiler alert.
go watch Chip and Dale. It's on Disney Plus for free. So,
Yeah.
I think the craziest cameo, like the craziest one, was Ugly Sonic. Like, what the heck? They brought back the Sonic from the trailer that nobody liked.
Dude, that was
How?
such a subtle, good roast.
Yeah, the teeth thing. Dude, every time it showed the teeth, dude, that was hilarious. And then, like, at the end, he, like, bit his lip. He's all these stupid teeth. I bit my lip.
See, the first time that Dale, right, was looking at him,
Yeah.
I was confused why it's like flipping out over his mouth. And then when Chip was, then I started realizing. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but I thought it was so funny. Like,
And he has like a big old gut.
Yeah, it's like he's like
dramatic.
Yeah, I guess he
depressed.
Well, he also said that he doesn't go fast. He said, "You want me to go fast?" He's like, "That's Sonic's thing." He's like, "I go slow, baby."
Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't know who that character, that girl was with them at the Comic-Con or whatever it was.
I don't know. I said her name, Tidra. I don't know who that is.
Huh. But no, my favorite was the Paul Rudd Aunt Man.
Aunt Man.
Did you on the credits?
In the credits, dude, that was so funny.
I literally when the credits rolled, I'm like, I think I'm gonna need to watch these credits.
Yeah, they were pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then all the Seth Rogen cameos.
That was my favorite part.
That's
Because I was
pretty
trying
crazy.
to tell Jess, and she's like, "What?" And she understood the saying. Then I just rewinded just a little bit
Yeah.
and did that. But So funny. And then Stephen Curtis Chapman, the Christian artist,
Yeah.
was also in it. He was Baloo.
Did I tell you he was in it, or did you just?
You told
Looked
me, so then I looked it up halfway through, and I saw his Baloo, and I was like, "Dang, he's already been in it." So I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it. And then literally right after that, he showed back up because that's when the Seth Rogen thing happened too.
Yeah.
But so he had a few lines.
Yeah. Cole was trying to figure out who played the Fly, and because he had this really deep voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we were watching the credits, and then I was like, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and Cole's like, what? And then he looked, I'm like, it says Stephen Curtis Chapman, and Cole's like, you're right, it does. And then like he's like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck, dude?
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
The guy that plays on Allstate, Are You in Good Hands? He played the bear, right?
I think he played the Fly.
Did he? See, I thought he played the bear because that's
No,
like
he did play the
exactly
bear.
who I thought it was. And then when the flies started talking, because I already looked up who was who, whatever, and I was like, dang, that sounds like a lot like him too.
I'm surprised like Coca-Cola was like, yeah, use our mascot to be the bad guy.
I was pretty
Like,
sure that was
what?
what it was.
Like, and then Will Arnett was the bad guy, Peter Pan.
Yeah. I honestly, his voice is kind of hard to distinguish that it was
Really?
even him. Once I figured it out, it was easier, but like, I don't know.
And I'm also surprised Disney was just like, let's make Peter Pan the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, why?
Like Peter Pan was such a good like icon, I guess,
Yeah,
in the
I feel
movie.
like-
And now you're just like, when you watch it, now you're gonna be like, oh, now I know what he turns out
Yeah,
to
like,
be.
no, we all know
later.
that Peter Pan's like
Depressed,
depressed and like he's not even,
grown up that never grew up.
now he's like a freak. Like
Basically a drug dealer.
No, he's like a mutated like cat monster thing now.
Oh yeah, and he's a trafficker, actor trafficker.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be what you call
Bootlegging
it. Bootleg
people,
trafficker.
selling rotten cheese.
Yeah,
Dude, and the Muppet was Keegan Michael Key.
I knew he was in it. I didn't know it was him.
He was so funny. Dude, I thought it was so funny when he's like, as soon as they asked about the cheese, like, "Are you cops?" And then like later he's just like, "Y'all are cops," and he just like grabs them. Dude, I thought that was so funny. He's like, "Oh no, y'all are cops. Come on, let's go."
When I was watching it, I always try to figure out on animated who was who.
Mm-hmm.
But Chip, I knew immediately. It was
Spider Ham.
yeah,
Yeah.
mu-
John Mulaney or
mu-
something.
Yeah, I could tell. I was like, this has to be him. And then when I searched it up, and then the guy from Lonely Island,
Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg, he was
Yeah, I
the other guy. I didn't know that until after. Then I was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely him.
I think the director was one of the Lonely Island people. Is actually what.
Oh,
he told me.
really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Apparently he directs a lot of the Andy Samberg movies, like
Huh.
Palm Springs and Rockstar, whatever that one was.
What about Hot Rod?
Hot Rod?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who actually is in the Lonely Islands. I just know the ones that sing Cool Beans.
Cool.
They're
Big.
both
Yeah.
the ones, I think. Andy Samberg and the other dude.
Yeah.
But overall, great.
Great movie.
Yeah.
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 I liked the rapping part. Just like once you rhyme Dale with whale, you can't say anything else. They just kept bringing up whale, dude. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they didn't go like full rap mode. They just used it as like a joke. Because like when they said that, like they always get cartoon characters to rap. To
Yeah, I
make
was
it
like,
feel
they're definitely gonna rap.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, that's true though. There's always like a rap in a kids movie now because of that. I guess.
I like the reference to Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, that was funny.
They did a lot. So yeah, it was pretty crazy what they could pull off in that movie and get away with.
Yeah, Batman wasn't like Ben Affleck Batman. Like I don't think he voiced him, but
No.
like, it was definitely the one from Batman vs Superman.
Batman vs. E.T.
Yeah, and he's like, when he say like, "E.T. sorry, Batman," and he's like, "Fine." There I am voicing Batman again. Oh, dude, all these callbacks.
Ooh.
Fine.
That was pretty good.
You gonna do
I
it?
don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna have to like turn up all my lows. Let's see if I can get this.
Best Batman voice.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a little too much. I am Batman. See, I'm just trying to be like too. I am Batman.
Nah.
That's embarrassing. I'm an embarrassment to everybody. Again, my brothers, they hate me.
Well,
At least it wasn't a voice crack though. That could have been worse. Always could be.
yeah.
Okay. Next is music, right?
Yeah, sure. You got a song?
Dude,
Did you listen to Astronaut? Have you heard that song?
Bro, that song is a banger. So a little quick plug. No, as a musician, I feel like I'm really bad at listening to new music. Okay, no, I did. There's a band that I used to listen to when I was younger. I heard them on the radio, on a random radio station, and I don't think anybody really knew them. Now they're a little bit more popular, not as much, but they're called Oh Wonder. It's like a duet band or group, I guess. There's a girl, she's like kind of the main singer, and then the guy, their style is like, obviously it's like love songs. I don't even think they're even dating or anything. I think they're actually married to other people. But they sing these songs, and the girl's always like the main singer, and the guy's in it, but he's like, you can hear like his deep voice, but it's like really, really quiet and in the background. But it's like a perfect little mix, and it sounds really, really good. But I don't know, my music was playing, it played them, so then I clicked, and I was like, oh, they had 2 new albums. Except one's not out yet. But I listened to the other one, and they're normally really clean, but this album was very explicit. There's only there's only like 3 songs that weren't. But the 3 songs that weren't were really good. I did not enjoy the ones that were explicit just because I hate the F word. So
Yeah.
And I feel like the F word and any type of love song, to me, just really, really ruins it. I'm just like, I don't know. Other words,
like,
other
in a
cuss
love
words.
Song,
yeah.
is it like in context?
No.
See, well then.
That's what I'm saying. Like this.
Well, does it make it worse if it's in context?
I mean, I guess it makes more sense, but it's like, this is effed up, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
why? Like this is terrible. This is terrible.
This is messed up.
Yeah, like this is the worst thing that could happen to us.
Yeah, I think it's weird when like there's songs like in that example we'll say like something's effed up, and then on the radio they're gonna say messed up. It's like if you recorded a version that doesn't have a bad word in it, like why not put that one out? Because that's the one that's gonna sell. The
versions that don't have it are so much better. Like, dude, Eminem. Listen to an Eminem song when it's clean is the coolest thing ever. He's like, I'll do it, beep, you know. It's like it's kind of cool.
So just like him, I know that verse. That's
yeah.
That's from Without Me, right?
Without Without Me. That's what it's called. That's like my favorite song by him.
Till the walls get in. That one is that the one?
No. Be
That's
so
the
empty without me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but yeah. So listen.
Back.
Dude, that song just starts off so good. Like,
yeah, I like
2 trailer park girls go round me outside, round me outside, round me outside.
Guess who's back? Can we get flagged for like singing a song?
I don't know. I just freestyled that at my top of my head.
That was all allegedly.
Allegedly, we sang that. Yeah, so that's my song. Check out Oh Wonder. They're pretty cool.
I like Stepping Stones by Eminem. I like that one. It's like something about Stepping Stones.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Dang it. Here I am going blank on my music section again.
That's your favorite song by him, and you don't
even know.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I can't even think how it goes right now. Something about, I didn't mean to treat you all as my stepping stones.
No, yeah.
Don't. It's like,
Stepping Stone.
Didn't mean to use you all as my stepping stones.
Yeah.
Stepping stones. Dude, that one's so fire. Because it's like he's talking about, like, you know, like how he used people to get up. But he's like, you don't mean to use them because you have to meet them on the way back down. He hasn't come back down yet, though. So, like, it's whatever.
Yeah. He kind of just goes up.
Anyways, my song of the week.
Yeah.
It's by an artist named Avery Anna. Or Anna, I don't know. Called Critic. That's the name of the song.
Bro, I feel like every week your songs have the random as name. Catfish. Cigarette swimming pool.
No, Vampire in the swimming pool.
What
No,
about cigarettes?
Last cigarette.
So Catfish, Last Cigarettes, Vampire swimming pool, and what'd you say this one was?
Critic? Are you being a critic right now?
Critic. I feel like Critic's the most.
Everybody
makes
a
the most
critic.
sense. Why? Okay. Anyways, explain.
Explain the song.
I'm guessing it means it's a critic.
Yeah, it's a love song kind of. It's like a anti-love song. She's talking about like how she talks about how as an artist you see all the flaws before you put something out. You know, like you're already thinking you're not perfect. You're like the song has flaws, even though you're gonna put out you're your own worst critic. But actually, I guess her boyfriend was worse because she's like, I thought I was my own worst critic, but it's you. It's fire though. It's a nice song.
Dang. A boyfriend to Avery Anna.
Yeah. Be better. Oh.
But now,
Suck it.
Yeah, because she made a dope song because you.
yeah, maybe I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Do you not check out any of the songs I tell you about? You ain't heard the Vampire in Swimming Pool yet.
no,
Bro.
that has to be the worst name in all 2 weeks of living for me that I've had
So
the last
good,
2
though.
weeks. What? Vampires, like
Dang.
I don't even know what I just feel like a vampire's in a swimming pool in that.
No.
What's the cover art for that?
It's like a.
Vampire in a
I
swimming
think it's like a drop of water, and it's like her body in it, almost like a cocoon. It's like a teardrop dropping, and her body's like in it, like in form of the tear.
I'm gonna make a song called Vampire Butterfly.
Vampire butterfly.
It's gonna be just like that. Vampire in a cocoon.
I don't think she's a vampire in the cover art though, because it's the album cover art. That's just a song on the album.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to do better with my songs and the names.
Amen.
Bro, do not try to roast me.
Red.
Bro.
Suck it.
Bro, I will disconnect the soundboard again.
I promise you I am not the werewolf.
That one didn't even make sense. We're talking about
I didn't do that.
vampires. Who was what? Dang.
Dang.
The good thing
The good thing.
about us being done talking about the main topics we need to talk about that normally, literally the whole week we were bragging because we were like, hey, y'all have any topics? Y'all need topics. Dude, we're trying to get topics. Okay, we had topics.
Okay,
We got 3
yes.
topics. But we're always like, yeah, we got 3 topics. And normally we just say the 3 topics and then normally branch off into other conversations. But I feel like we just ended our topics and we didn't have any other conversations.
Okay, let's address this criticism.
That we
again,
should
dude.
do.
That's gonna be a new topic. Addressing the criticism, dude.
Dressing the
Okay.
haters with bad vibes.
All of you people out there listening to the podcast and then telling us, guess what? You need a topic, and then not giving us a topic.
Your
Dude,
life needs a topic.
Suck it.
because yeah, true. Your life needs a topic.
Yeah. Go to Walmart, get a life. Yeah.
We have an Instagram page. Okay, you can message us topics like, "Hey, y'all should talk about this week." Come on now, people. We don't have a crystal ball. Okay, we don't know what you want. You know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Or just like message us on our Instagram if you want to hang out. Cause
What are you doing right now?
we have no friends. We need to get a life. We're in a closet making a podcast. No, we did.
No, don't.
Text
we
us the
we
deets
probably
to the party. We will be
we
the
probably-
DJ and we will be podcasting for your party. For
No.
your party.
no. We probably have plans.
Bro, be real. What'd you do last weekend?
What did I
Other
do
than the
last-
graduation, like, okay, what do you do most weekends?
What do I do most weekends?
Yeah.
Well, if there's a movie out,
Yeah.
that's on
That's you.
Thursday. It's like Thursday night. I go see a movie.
You go like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. At
If
least
there's
twice
more,
a
if
week.
there's more than one movie.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a movie more than once in a while, actually. Except for Chip and Dale, I've seen that twice.
Bro.
Bro, it's free. It's good, dude. Okay.
It was good, but like twice.
Yes.
I don't do anything on the weekends.
Okay.
I'm
That's
boring.
Thursday, but ain't nothing came out since Morbius. No, I'm joking. That was Doctor Strange was the last thing I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Friday. Whatever, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I have plan. What did I do last Friday night? I think last Friday night was the first night that Josh, my roommate, got Switch Sports. And we
Dude,
balled it up on
dude.
Switch Sports.
Which night did we go over there? The first time. Was that a Sunday night?
That was on a Wednesday night.
Dang.
And on Saturdays, I work. Don't forget, I work these days. I work on Saturday.
Bro, you
and
work.
then
You're a man. Straight up.
And then on Saturdays, I do whatever. I'm down for whatever. You know.
I would say last Saturday was fun for a little while. We went to Stevens as a group, small group actually. Hung out for a little bit. But then I had to go home and clean our house because it's been a wreck for a while.
Yeah. What's that about?
Well, as you can see when you walked in, it's still a mess. So, no, we cleaned up a lot and took it to our storage shed, but then we had to
Let's unpack
clean out.
that.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what they
then we
say.
had to unbox and clean out her parents' house that we had other stuff at. And then
I know a little bit about unboxing.
I'll do you.
Yeah.
And then we put it in this house, and now it's just another wreck again that we have to redo again probably Saturday.
Yeah.
I won't be here Saturday, actually. So
Well, now I'm actually part of Bible study group on Thursday nights as well. So that's like
yeah, so
that's like
I didn't really get to hear much about it.
before weekend. That's like so much almost the weekend, right? Because Friday's technically the weekend.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. So
it's
who's
actually-
your Bible study partner?
It consists right now. The only people that came to the first one were me, Nicholas, your brother,
Yeah.
Josh, my roommate, Cole, my roommate,
Mm-hmm.
Kathleen,
Yes.
your cousin,
Yeah.
and then Shanoa,
Chinoa.
your old neighbor, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Where y'all do it at?
Shanoa's grandparents' murder cabin back there. That's what she called it. She called it a murder cabin.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
like
definitely.
you know what I'm talking about?
Like down her road.
Down like before you get to like the Rainses.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been back there. I've always kind of wondered.
Is
what's
it
back
like
behind the
right
stick.
before the range is on the corner or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Dang, I didn't get about it. I don't want to learn about God anyway. So.
Yeah, all right.
No,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to actually get a devotional book that I can read in the morning
Mm.
because I need a better morning routine. Like I said earlier, I woke up like 5 minutes before I had to leave and rush out the door. I need to be able to get up an hour before I leave and read devotional with the Bible. Get connected.
With?
God,
Oh, okay.
bro, God. You think the devil? They do a devotion about the devil? Bro, I ain't about that.
I don't know.
God, bro. Devotion connected with God. And then, I
Amen.
don't know why.
Is that why?
Stuff.
Is that why you said God 5 times? You wanted me to push the amen button.
No, because
Oh.
God, bro.
Okay.
Gosh.
I was
That one just
That
sounds
almost
like
sounds
God.
like God, doesn't it?
Yeah. So yeah. I need to, and that way it'll just be a better routine to get me my day going, you know. And then I'll go to work and feel refreshed to get home, work out, and I feel physically refreshed, and I feel like I'd just be a better person. So I guess I'm a terrible person now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's good. It's a good thought though. Like it's good that you're
Yeah, I
thinking
feel
about
like
this,
people will
but-
probably think like, dude, Ryan's such a good guy because he had this idea, even though I don't do it. But like, it's a good thought.
Yeah, everyone's like,
At least
"Man,
he's like not terrible up there.
yeah. That's what it's about. It's about creating your self-image. That's what this podcast is about.
Yes.
Right, man, Ryan's a good person because he wants, a devotional book.
Because I
And then
want,
Steven's a good person because he's in a Bible study.
I want to give $1 million to the poor, needy. I'm a good person.
Do you have $1 million though?
No, and
That's
I
the
would be completely
problem.
honest. If I did, I'd probably be pretty greedy about it. Yeah,
What
I
do you
think
even do with $1
I
million?
would know exactly what I'd do if I had $1 million. I'd build me a house. I know, dude. We're doing
We're like
good at
almost
this.
at 40.
I know it. I'd build me a house, okay, and then I would build me a fence, and
A white picket fence
I'd give me a truck and a boat. I'd buy me a boat and a truck to pull
and
it,
a big green tractor.
and Yeti 110 ice down with some, I don't even know, silver bullets. Is that what he says?
I don't know what you're
Money,
referencing.
I don't know. I guess. Anyways, now I would build a house. That way I wouldn't have to get a loan paid off and then not be in debt. And then the other $50 I have left, I would buy a movie. Maybe, I don't know. No, I'd buy lawn chairs. We really need lawn chairs.
You'd
right
buy a
now.
DVD.
A
You bought a DVD last night.
Yeah.
There was a Blu-ray right beside it, and you bought a DVD.
Yeah, Jesse proposed to me last night, actually. It's part of
What?
the story, trust me. So,
The heck?
for Valentine's Day,
Wait.
I am so confused right now.
yeah, because I brought that in a very weird place.
I request elaboration.
Dude, those really work well together.
They work well together.
Anyways, so I got home, right? So, back story.
Mm-hmm.
Right before I proposed in 2020, like a month before that, was Valentine's Day. So I ordered this ring for Jessie. It had her birthstone on it and my birthstone that had our names on it. Super sweet, super romantic. And it came in this box that you can open like you propose, and it has a rose, and it just folds and turns in, and it's super cool. I was like, this is awesome. And I tried to give it to her on Valentine's Day, and it didn't deliver in time. And actually, the ring itself that I was going to actually really propose to came in like the end of February before the other ring. So I had to end up proposing before even giving her the other one. Anyway, she found it yesterday because she couldn't find it, and I thought she lost it. So she proposed to me with it.
And you said?
Yes.
Good.
And then I proposed
Congratulations.
to her
I'm
with
happy
the
for
No
y'all.
Way Home DVD. Yeah.
And she said, what the heck?
Well, then I said, well, this is actually for me. So,
Oh.
and I put it in our DVD place. I don't want to be this guy. But we might have to do a reflect and deflect fast or not do it. Because my PC, my MacBook Pro, said it's low battery.
Let me
so.
reflect and deflect pretty fast because I don't have nothing to reflect or deflect
Same.
about.
I'm pretty much...
I think...
I want to reflect and deflect on the fact that I said and had good thoughts about being good when I'm not just a perfect person. Thank you. That's all.
That's it. Thank you. That's it for the day. Bye-bye. No. I don't know. Did I say anything? I don't think I said anything that I need to take back.
You are not an offensive person.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Let's ask Savannah. Savannah.
No, we have to end it
Am
before
I
that happens.
offensive? Am I an offensive
You know what?
person?
I think we do need to give props to both girls for being as quiet as they were. I don't think I really heard them any in the
I
podcast.
haven't.
So.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, girls.
Yeah, congrats. But
All right.
I guess that will conclude the show since we have low battery and I do not want to jinx anything. So
Let's not jinx anything. So this has been episode 5.
episode 5, Gonzalez
Galyean.
out.